Good morning, year one. Welcome back after half term. Hope you're feeling very refreshed after lots of sleep and lots of rest. I know I certainly am feeling very refreshed. Right, okay, this morning in maths, let's see who can spot the number 49. The number 49, it's got 4 10s and 9 ones. It's number 49, it's just there, look. Right, okay, can we see if we can partition 49? What will I get if I partition it into 10s and 1s? Pause the video now. This should be really easy peasy. Well done. 49 is made up of 40 and 9. The 4 represents 4 10s, which is 40. The 9 represents 9 1s. What if I wanted to partition it into more than just 10s and 1s? Here you can find another way of partitioning 49. Fantastic. There are lots and lots of different ways that we can partition 49. We can partition the 40. You could have 10 and 30. You could have 20 and 20. You could have 30 and 10. We could partition the 9 into 1 and 8, 2 and 7. Entirely up to you. So there are lots and lots of different possibilities. So I might have 20 and 20 and 9 would be one way of making 49. Okay, now this morning we're going to be thinking about more word problems. Now before we go into the problem itself, let's have a little look and see what's on the table. You can see on the table there's some cubes. Now I've counted them. If you look really carefully, there's 6 cubes there. There's 6 cubes. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to write me a fact family. If I had 6 as my whole number, what could I have as 2 parts? If this 6 represents the whole number, what could I break that into? What could I partition the 6 into? Absolutely. We could have 1 and 5. We could have 2 and 4. We could have double 3. Any of those possibilities. So it could be 4 and 2, could be one of the possibilities. Now this is slightly more difficult. What happens if these 6 cubes that are on this table actually represent just a part? What happens if hiding behind her back is another part? What part might she be hiding and what might the total be? Pause the video now and have a go. Well done. The part that we add on could be anything, couldn't it? We could have a double. She could have 6 behind her back, that she could put 6 more on top, and that would make 12. She could have just 4 behind her back. We know that. 6 and 4 makes 10. Absolutely, like a number bond. Right, let's have a look. It says, how many more cubes do they need to make a stack of 10? Oh, I think I might have just given you a clue there because we've just talked about number bonds. So if one part is 6 and we know the whole number needs to be 10, what's the missing part then from that stack of cubes? How many more we need to add? 6, and what other part will make our whole number 10? I hope you're all shouting at me right now because we know our number bonds are 10. 6 and 4 makes 10. Well done. So we can write that as a number sentence. 6 add 4 equals 10. And we've also already done our part whole, haven't we? We've worked out that 6 and 4 was the missing part, to make 10. Now, I spoke to you just a second ago and I said, we don't actually know what the missing part was she might be holding behind her back. So what happens if she had 6 cubes on the table and she did 1 more? We should know this because 1 more than 6 is 7. That's right, should we say it together? 1 more than 6 is 7. Okay, so what's 2 more than 6 then? If 6 is the part and 2 is a part, what would our whole number be? You can use the straws to help you. You can count on a number line. You could add 1 more to 7. That's right, 6 and 2 more is 8. Right, I think I'm going to use the straws for this one. Let's see if I can get it right. I need 6 as one part. So I count these carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is one part. And I need 3 as my other part. 6 and 3. Do those quite make 10? 6, 7, 8, 9. not quite 10. 6 and 3 makes 9. Don't know why you're giggling, Mrs. Marshall. I don't know what might be funny about that. And we did this one right at the beginning. We said if we're trying to make 10 all together, so let me represent 10. Here's my 10. I've got my 10 here as my group. So if I ungroup these and I move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and what makes 10? Well, I've just taken my 10 and I've partitioned it into 6 and 4. 6 and 4 makes 10. We should know that. That's a number bond, isn't it? Goodness me, it disguised itself and almost tricked me out. 6 and 4 makes 10. Right, okay. These ones are missing number problems. So it says how many cubes need to be taken away so that the stack has just left with 4. Okay, so now this time, remember we're starting with the biggest number. So our whole number is 6. Okay, our whole number is 6. So you can represent that with your straws. 6 straws. Let's see if I estimated that right. Oh, no, one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how many do I need to take away so that I'm left with just 4? Okay, well, I've taken away 1, and that's leaving me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I take away 2, that leaves me with 1, 2, 3. There we go. 6 take away 2 leaves me with 4. Remember to use your straws to help you. I thought it was on the arrow then, but I'm not. I'm on the pen. Right, okay, let me change my whole number. This time I'm going to make my whole number the number 9. So you guys are going to see if you can find yourself 9 straws. 9 straws. Have you got 9 straws? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 straws. 9 straws. Take away 2. Leaves me with... Oh, is it 5? Oh, hold on. I better check to count, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? No, Mrs. Marshall's giggling. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 9. Take away 2 will leave me with 7. Okay. Right, if I'm going to take away 3, I'm going to take away 1 more. So look, this part has gotten smaller by 1. So instead of 7 now, I've got 6. 9 take away 3 leaves 6. How many do I need to take away just to leave me with 2? So if I start with 9 straws, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do I need to take away to leave me with 2? Well, I know if I've got 9 take away 2 leaves me with 7. If I started with 9 and I took away 2, I'll be left with 7. So now, oh look, I'm going to swap it round. I'm going to do 9, take away 7, leaves me with 2. It's the same fact, family. It's the same 3 numbers. I'm just taking away the parts in different orders. Oh, this one's really tricky. 10 and what makes 2? 10. Some of you already know this. You can recognise it using your arrow cards. If you've got a 10... how many ones do you need to put with it to make 12? You're right. It's 2, isn't it? Oh, my goodness me. I know what will help us here. 10 take what leaves 2? Well, 2 and what makes 10? That's a number bond, isn't it? 2 and 8. Fantastic. Let me represent that with my straws. So if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 here. Okay. 10... take away 2 leaves 8, okay? Or I could switch that round. I could do 10, take away 8, leaves me with 2. So the missing number there, 10 take away 8 leaves 2 because 2 and 8 make 10. Remember we talked about how those facts are all related to one another. Okay, now you're going to go into your workbook on page 25 and page 26. It's worksheet number 2. It looks a little bit like this. What you're going to do is you're going to solve the problems, solve the missing number problems. 5 and what makes 9? Remember to use your straws to help you work out how many are missing. Look carefully. Some are adding and some are taking away. Remember, when we're adding, you've got a part and a part to make a whole number, but here you're starting with your whole number. You're starting with your biggest number, and you're taking some away to leave just this part. You can use your part holes to help you.